The following clip is presented to you by The Extreme Life of Matt Hardy, available every Friday wherever you get your podcasts and at extremehardy.com. We're talking WrestleMania, buddy. This is WrestleMania week.
It is.
You and I, we're heading out to LA. We're going west, and it's going to be great. You're going to be signing at WrestleCon, and I know your line's going to be insane for that. But
it's going to be a madhouse, John.
It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to be out there doing coverage for Fight and for some other outlets as well. It's going to be so much fun. But WrestleMania, man, it's such a special event. It is what allowed this industry to just go to that next level, because pro wrestling would never have reached what it is today. AEW would not exist today. Impact would not exist today. Ring of Honor would not exist today without WrestleMania. How special is this time of the year for you as someone who's experienced so many WrestleManias?
I mean, it's like Christmas for pro wrestling. It really is. It's that special time, and it's just become such a big and such a monumental week in general. I mean, all the other companies kind of migrate that way, and they end up piggybacking off WrestleMania, and it's a very cool thing to see. It's a very cool thing to witness, and there's just such a very amazing fever and just excitement in the air whenever WrestleMania week comes around. And I think this is a good one too. They've done a good job building WrestleMania, and I think it's going to be a really, really good, productive WrestleMania. Yeah.
Plus you got Supercard of Honor too, with your boy, Mr. Briscoe going against Samoa Joe. Holy moly. What a match that's going to be. Any thoughts on that one? Does Samoa Joe know what he's in store for?
I mean, I hope he's ready for some of that chicken taekwondo. You know what I mean? Because he'll bring it. He'll bring it. I love Mark Briscoe, man, and I love Samoa Joe too, for the record. But it's one of those things. It's a great card. I mean, especially people that are diehard Ring of Honor fans. I think they're pretty happy with the card that TK has put together. Tony Khan he went hard for like a very Ring of Honor style pay-per-view.
Hijo del Vikingo against Commander. They're not promoting it enough, Matt. We need vignettes. We need vignettes. Give me the vignettes. Man, what a match that's going to be. Just absolutely fantastic. You're right. He's giving the fans what they want. Cool, too. Samoa Joe in SoCal, UPW, Rick Bassman. He's one of those guys. And we found out that John Cena is going to be opening night one of WrestleMania with Austin Theory. And, John Cena territory is in Los Angeles as well with Rick Bassman, as we talked about on our John Cena episode. What do you think of Big Match John going on first there, and what we can expect from him and Austin Theory?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say this for Isaiah and Ethan. He's going to boost the ratings, man. He's going to make sure that WrestleMania buy rate is up. He's going to get back to the hotel, man. Tune it in, buy the pay-per-view, boost the buy rates. It's cool, man. I think it's going to be a fun spot for him. I mean, especially being the first match on WrestleMania. To me, I feel like if you can't be the last match, if you're not the main event, then I would just as soon be the first match, because that's going to be red hot. The crowd hasn't seen anything, and they're ready to go nuts. They're ready for wrestling when the time that first match comes up.
Especially John Cena is going to be his first match in front of a crowd in a year and a half. So having him out there against a guy like Austin Theory, who, man, talk about the butterflies and the nerves. Holy moly, being in there to open WrestleMania against John Cena, the guy that you're compared to all the time. No pressure, right?
Big deal. That's a big deal, man. Yeah. It's a very pressure-filled spot for Austin Theory, But I feel like he's been doing well. I'm sure he'll rise to the occasion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is looking like a stacked WrestleMania card, no doubt about that. I know that you had some interesting thoughts. We were texting about Omos versus Brock Lesnar, because this one has taken a lot of heat from the internet. And I know you're someone who's used to getting the heat, but I think you're willing to dish it back a little bit here when talking about this match. What are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar versus Omos as an attraction match?
I'm okay with it. I think it's going to be something the casual fans they'll bite on, and I think Brock being Brock, and I know Omos is a very good athlete. I don't know him well, don't know him personally, but I think Brock is going to make the most out of this. I think he's going to take these supposed lemons that the internet is claiming this match is, and he's going to turn it into some nice, tasty lemonade. I think Brock's going to make this work.
Your boy MVP will be ringside for that one, so we'll see. Maybe there will be lemonade, but I hope there's not pizza for MVP's sake. That's all I can say. We also know, Matt, two pretty damn big matches on this WrestleMania card. a storyline that you've really enjoyed from the outside, the Bloodline climaxing. We've got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the Usos, and then we have Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. We've been letting it play out to this point. How do you see them playing out?
I think, considering it is a bit of a new era in WWE, I think we're going to do what's best for business. And I think the finish of these matches are we are going to get the baby faces finally getting the proper blow off and finally obtaining those victories they've been looking for. I think we have Cody coming back after his magnificent series against Seth Rollins and being out with that injury. I think Cody is the guy that dethrones Roman Reigns. And I think you have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I love the fact that they hugged. I was big on that. I thought that was the time to do it. And now they are back totally on the same page. And I think them being able to dethrone the Usos as the unified tag team champs, I think that's going to be a big deal too. And I think the babyfaces are going to stand tall at the end of the night in both the unified world title match and the unified tag title match.
And then there's a great story to tell about the downfall of the Bloodline too, that can follow up all of these events happening. I'm with you, man. I share your opinions there. I think this is a pivotal moment. I think if they don't do both of those things, it is a significant missed opportunity that should certainly be rectified at some point.